Okay, Mark, get ready, set, go.
Start.
Kelly's here.
Wow!
Zelly's here.
Perfect!
Gaming.
That's amazing!
You need to plug the headphones back into it.
Oh, damn it. All white werewolf. You know what they say about all white werewolves?
Taylor, what did they say?
They're albino.
It's like, ooh, aren't you pretty?
Welcome back, everybody. This is Zelly from Kelly&Zelly Gaming. And now, we're in the encampment. Hi, Kelly. How's it going?
It's going good, Zelly.
Yeah, how good is it?
Really good. We're at the encampment.
Okay, cool. So right now, last time, we have Hyzante's aid right now. We are able to find a clue as to Norzelia possibly having salt throughout the whole continent and not just Hyzante. So that's flipping their whole philosophy up on its head. And right now, there was a trade agreement between Glenbrook and Aspharos that cut off connections with Hyzante. So pretty much right now, Castle Wolford is siding with Hyzante to lead on a legion to take back Glenbrook as we speak, with Roland at the helm. So yeah, right now at the encampment, I'm going to I'm going to upgrade Serenoa and the rest of these guys with some improved skills. So, Archibald, looking good. Oh, looks like somebody's ready for a class promotion. Okay, let's do just that. Promote class. So, as you see, we have 3 available people. And guess what? We have 3 Medal of Braveries. So after this, Serenoa will get Sweeping Slash and Strength in Numbers. Alright. Everything will be increased.
He's gonna look so badass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that.
I would
Kinda
not
reminds
be
me of
here without my allies.
Learn the ability to Sweep and Slash and Strength in Numbers. Yeah, look at that. Medal of Valor. So you can upgrade him again too, but he's a sword fighter right now. And so, yeah, that increased greatly, so I cannot wait to use him in battle. Same with Benedict, my man, level 20. And he'll be a strategist from a tactician. Although, as a note too, the earlier you upgrade these guys, the better.
Never stop learning.
The better it is too. So initial TP plus and learn the ability twofold turn.
Twofold turn.
Twofold? Oh wow. Well, that's awesome. Twofold turn, huh? And it looks like you need 20 for the next one. And Orador, my man, you're getting promoted next to Guardian from Shieldbearer. Alright. Physical counter. Oh, physical counter and on the attack.
Practice makes perfect.
Alright. Learn the ability physical counter and on the attack. Alright. So Desperate Defense. Wow, that one looks even better. More goldish than silver.
Need a Medal of Valor for the next promotion.
Look at that, increasing all the values by 1, if not more. Wow, the luck is by 10. Luck must be different. Alright, so we just upgraded 3 people. Promoted their classes.
Until next time.
Thank you, kind sir. Alright, so we're gonna go over here to the smithy too, because right now... That soldier, once we were still novices, we went for a drink in the Crown City. A few cups in, he promised he would buy his first blade from me. And look what that got him. Have you weapons that need the attention of my hammer? Yes. So right now too, we just picked up an Azure Crystal from the town, so we're going to upgrade Serenoa with this to unlock everything else. And it looks like, wow. Grant 1 TP to all allies within range.
Ooh.
Which one do I go for? Wait, recover HP when you defeat an enemy. Ooh, these are all amazing.
I like the TP one. Oh, you can give 1 TP to all allies within range.
Oh yeah, usable in battle. It's gonna be better than we actually think it is right now. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Okay, nobody else. Okay. Alright. Farewell, my lord. My forge is always here if you need it. Thank you again. Alright. So let's get out of here and leave. So, we just beat up our guys pretty hard, so should be pretty strong right now. Alright, so here we are along with Hyzante's forces, and we're going to be marching towards Glenbrook to retake it from Frosty forces.
A missive arrives from from
Cyprus.
alerting Gustav to dangers back home.
Okay, so some more backstory about what's happening in Glenbrook right now. Okay.
Are you certain it's wise to return to Esfrost alone, Your Grace? You are needed here.
If Cycrus's missive is to be believed, I'm afraid matters are far too grave to be left to anyone else. Svarog's deception is nearing its climax. His ill-gotten profits are being used to build a weapon of untold destructive power.
Our anonymous source from the manufactory hinted at as much. Svarog is bold to have carried out his plan this far.
We mustn't forget the matter of the explosion sighted in the Wolford domain. We must make his precious death snell ours, and soon.
Death snell? What's that?
Let the adults speak, my dear.
Wow.
If we're to be wed, then there should be trust between us. How long do you intend on treating me like a child?
Oh.
Very well. Tell her, Thalos.
If you insist, brother. This weapon combines the powerful explosives developed by Dragan with Esfrost's mastery of steelcraft. Although yet to be tested, this cannon is said to have the power to breach even Hyzante's walls.
Oh.
The goddess's shield would buckle under a single blast.
But the shield is impregnable.
I have heard nothing of this. Do you think so little of your general?
A general is to win me victory, as and when I command it.
Svarog's intent isn't to bring Hyzante to heel, however. He means to use the cannon against Brother. But the fool was so blinded by ambition that he never saw the strings guiding his every deed.
Fool that he may be, he served his purpose well. The cannon could not have been made without his engineers and Dragan's research. He will die secure in the knowledge that his bloodline contributed to the glory of Esfrost. Sadly, he shall not live to see his work completed. With it, we shall do what our forebears could not. The goddess's shield shall yield before Esfrost's might and ingenuity.
If we can even approach the walls, brother, the trade embargo will ensure that Hyzante is especially wary of our actions.
On the contrary, their focus will turn inward. With naught else to leverage their influence with, they will take measures to see that none of their precious salt escapes their borders. There may be some gnashing of teeth, to be sure, but it will only be in an attempt to hide their inner turmoil. Erica, muster a force and march to the Hierophant's palace at once. Deliver to Hyzante my final demands.
As you wish, brother. I shall gather what news I can of the Saintly Seven's machinations.
Thalos, you will remain in Glenbrook. Conduct yourself as if I had never left.
You hardly need ask, brother.
That is all. Now go.
Even his own flesh and blood are but tools to be used and then discarded when their purpose is served.
He has faith only in himself. Such has ever been his way.
In the Still of Night, completed. Wow. What a development. A mega cannon, huh? To use against brother. Who's brother? Dragan? Savrog? I'm kind of confused.
When Thalos said brother, he meant Gustav. So Sargoth's gonna use it against
Esfrost
Gustav.
and Glenbrook
Oh.
hold strong after declaring a trade stop with Hyzante. Gustadolf sends Erica to Hyzante to deliver his ultimatum, and dispatches an army to Glenbrook to increase the pressure on the Holy State. Hyzante, under the banner of Prince Roland, sends Minister Serenoa Wolfort of the Saintly Seven to prepare for retaliation.
Prepare for his scales.
Softly but surely, Norzelia descends into war once more.
Chapter 13, Part 1. Our time has come.
Those are the Archduke's wishes. I implore you not to forget that this is his final offer. Come to think of it, I heard that Wolfort was added to your saintly ranks. Where might he be?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. The dealings of the Saintly Seven are our business, and ours alone.
How disappointing. I had hoped to congratulate him on his promotion.
That wretched woman. Those are hardly wishes.
Esfrost all but demands us open the source to restore our diplomatic relations.
The duchy fears neither a lack of salt nor the goddess's shield. I would assume they have a plan in mind.
Then this was no more than a ploy to stall for time. We had best expedite House Wolfort's plans to take the capital. Minister Exham, send word to Minister Serenoa.
Minister Serenoa we are now. Yes, we are.
Now, Lord, Minister. Ooh. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps. It's so weird. I thought we were preparing an army to go to Glenbrook. Why are we back at Castle? Before it.
You wish to lend us Hyzante's new weapon?
Yes, it was a directive from the Holy One. The weapon is one Minister Lila developed in secret.
I compressed a vast quantity of magic into crystal form. We call this weapon Elfric.
Elfric.
Ooh.
The blast crystals have yet to be perfected, but they can decimate a castle wall easily enough. You saw what Minister Exham did to this fort, did you not?
So those purple flames were from your crystals. This Elfric you speak of.
We thank you for your support.
Be forewarned that their power makes them unwieldy in an average battle.
They are not meant to be used on people. Furthermore, we are only giving you a single blast crystal.
Regardless, I'm certain it will come in handy while recapturing Whiteholm Castle.
Its incomplete nature makes it regrettably tricky to use, but Milo should be able to take care of that for you. Use them both wisely. I am Milo.
The bewitching dancer.
A dancer by trade, but assistant to the Saintly Seven on occasion. I shall serve you, Minister Serenoa, until we reclaim the capital.
You sure you'll be okay?
You needn't worry. It isn't my first time flirting with danger.
A Hyzantean spy?
Very likely.
The blast of the Elfric should help you catch the enemy unawares. Both my army and Minister Kamsel's will join in the attack. Can we entrust command to you, Minister Serenoa?
Most certainly. And the crystal will be key in our plan to reclaim Glenbrook.
Wow. So we're leading the whole thing. Wow. That's a lot of responsibility. Get to command a whole armies of nations.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Tellior Streets. Oh. Okay.
We got 2 battles, I think.
No, these are just more... Like, we won't battle unless they have, like, the cross, remember?
Part of the story.
What do you think over here?
Sickness reports a theft in the archives to Gustav. A theft in the archives.
No! My precious books!
What did they steal?
I don't know. Think it's secret plans?
You have made a grave error in allowing thieves to raid the archives, Constable Sycris.
Forgive me. My guards gave chase as soon as they noticed intruders, but they'd already fled beyond our reach.
What did they take?
Luckily, they were unable to gain entry to where we keep our more sensitive texts. All they were able to make off with was a single book penned by the late Lady Orlea.
Oh.
Orlea? She left behind a message of sorts?
She'd bid it be passed on to Lady Frederica when she came of age, but it seems those wishes were forgotten.
Thalos or Erica must have hidden it from her. They derived no greater pleasure than from tormenting her. Do we know what was written in this book?
No. Storage records indicate it was protected by some arcane seal.
Oh.
It must be of some significance, if she would go to such lengths to protect it from prying eyes.
Yeah.
Perhaps something to do with the Rosellan liberation, for which she fought so fiercely. Or perhaps it is not but a mother complaining to her daughter of a duchy they both despise.
I shall send a party to hunt down the thieves at once.
No need. Such ruffians are unlikely to be in the employ of our foe. No doubt they were simply looking to loot us to fill their own purses. It is more important that we dispose of Svarog and finish the Nell with all haste. Dispatch your soldiers there.
Aye, Your Grace.
Well, now we may have to come to, Oh, no. I think I know what's gonna happen next.
Well, don't spoil it.
Alright, I'm gonna see if it comes true.
Under secret orders, Huguette scouts the Teliar domain with Flugy?
Yeah, that's her pet hawk that she rides.
Oh, that's right.
Gave her a cute name of Flugy. It sounds like Flubber. But it's a flying bird. Hawk.
Benedict asked me to scout out Teliorn where the Esfrosti soldiers are stationed. But I hardly see any around. Why did he ask me to come here in the first place? I doubt it would matter in reclaiming the capital. But orders are orders. I should report back.
Oh, that was fast.
Well, if there's barely anybody there, then that would suggest that that is information, that there's not many people there, so they must be somewhere else. Or
Yeah, they have their forces elsewhere.
Right. Alright, a missive arrives at Whitehelm Castle informing Thalos and the others of the outcome of Erica's negotiations with Hyzante. Let's go in.
Ah, tidings from Erica. She says Hyzante refused our final offer.
You seem surprised. There was no way Hyzante would agree to open the source.
I know that, but the negotiations were meant to buy us time. Yet it seems their soldiers are already on the move. Damn it all! This wasn't supposed to happen.
If you play with fire, you get burned. Now we have no recourse but to meet them in battle without the Archduke.
So it has come to war, then?
We just have to beat them at their own game. Their newest saint is heading the vanguard. You must be delighted that a former retainer to the crown is coming to visit, right, Cordelia?
Enough, Thalos. I won't allow such impudence toward the Queen.
Queen? This child is nothing more than a puppet. And I believe the impotent one here is you, Avlora. A general has no right telling the Prime Minister what to do.
I had no idea the Prime Minister's job was to torment the weak.
Enough, General of Lore. I will answer the Prime Minister. As the Queen of Glenbrook, I shall protect my kingdom until my dying breath, no matter who may stand against me.
It appears your impudence is contagious, Avlora. Your charge knows not how powerless she is.
Worry not, Your Majesty. I shall protect you.
Because I am to wed the Archduke?
Because you are a warrior. One who does not give up, even if she must fight her battles alone. I was an orphan. I never knew my parents. I entered the army to make a place for myself. So I know better than anyone the pain of having to do everything on your own.
Allow me to bare my heart to you as well, General of Lore. As the last heir to the throne of Glenbrook, I do not intend to let Gustadolf have his way.
You mean to strike down the Archduke?
But I lack the power to do so. Have you heard of the Royalists? The aristocrats who were aid to my father.
I have. I also heard they secretly indulged in bribes and the like for personal gain. That man Patriot was cozying up to the Archduke not seconds after King Regna's beheading. Their kind knows no loyalty.
Indeed. But Gustadolf has not given any of them a position in his court, so they have fallen on hard times. I want to ask Patriot and the other royalists for their help.
Are you mad? No doubt they would wholeheartedly embrace you as their symbol, but only for their own purposes.
I understand that. But their years in service to the crown have earned them great influence in politics. I must have their support if I'm to reclaim Glenbrook.
Is it possible for you to rein them in?
Not alone. But with you, General of Lore, I can. They lack military might. If you accompany me, I could sway them to my cause. Please, General, lend me your strength.
As an Esfrosty general, I simply cannot turn a deaf ear to what you've told me. Did you not think I would tell the Archduke of your plans?
Of course I did. But I refuse to stand idly by as a mere decoration. So if it meant earning your trust, I was willing to show you that I wish to protect Glenbrook by any means necessary.
You took a gamble.
I had to. For it is not status or reward that moves you.
So you bet on my honor, and refusal would sully my name forever. However, safeguarding the kingdom comes first. Fighting at your side will have to wait.
General Flora.
A word of advice, Your Majesty. Both Hyzante and the Archduke are veterans of war. The fight will not be an easy one, and may rage on for many years.
Even so, I will not falter. I must do this, for my father and brothers.
An admirable resolve. One which I will see fulfilled. I shall be your sword and shield, my queen.
Thank you, General of Flora.
All right. Wow. Dang. Okay, so now they're making some progress in Glenbrook to take out the capital.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Oh my god.
The party decides how to use the new weapon gifted to them by Hyzante. No more side stories?
I don't know. I'm looking real quick.
Don't see any side stories yet.
Nothing side stories here. Nothing for... No. Okay. Alright, so this one's the scales. So how to use the...
The weapon.
The weapon, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright!
Man, I really hope Avlora, we get to fight alongside
I
Avlora.
apologize, but are you suggesting we destroy the dam around Tellior Reservoir to start a flood?
Ooh.
Oh.
The capital city was built on the banks of the Norzelia River. Breaking the dam surrounding Lake Tellior upstream will allow us to submerge a majority of the city.
Ooh, diabolical plan right here.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's probably why Hyzante was sent to scout then, I bet.
Yeah.
I think that's where she was scouting.
Yeah.
Flooding the town will throw their army into disarray, which should allow us to take the place by storm.
Lake Tellior is a man-made reservoir. You might be able to burst through with a blast crystal.
Huette scouted the area earlier and reported seeing very few sentries. Proof enough that this is outside the Archduke's calculations.
No. The damage will be too great. The means would not justify the end, Benedict.
We cannot afford to lose.
I agree with Roland. There is already far too much blood on our hands. Perhaps it's worth speaking with the people and gaining their understanding.
Unless we reclaim Glenbrook, it's unlikely they'll understand or support our actions. We must take the capital back and show our strength and resolve first.
So that means you stand by Benedict then?
If we have a sure shot at winning, we need to take it. No matter the consequences. We can't lose the war. We just can't.
Tellior Reservoir is the kingdom's water source. The dam was constructed to protect the people from floods. I doubt they would ever forgive us should we choose to destroy it for war.
Glenbrook thrives because of that water, and to use it otherwise is inexcusable. Brute strength isn't the only way to reclaim the city. We can strike at night and defeat their commanding officers. There are ways to slip into the castle unseen.
A stealth attack.
If you have used it before, there is a chance it has been sealed off since.
There is more than one route. You needn't worry.
So you mean not to use the blast crystal?
No, I do. Again, we can sink Esfrost's warship. It would close off their escape route.
Our first priority should be ensuring the people's safety. We cannot allow them to be taken hostage. It would restrict our options as well.
She's got a point. But how do we take the capital back after that?
We could use the blast crystal to destroy the bridge connecting the town and the castle. The enemies would be stuck within the walls.
That would certainly mitigate the damages to the citizens. If we encircle the castle, we could negotiate with them.
We could ask them to yield, free Glenbrook, and re-establish the trade between our nations. I am certain we can find a way to make both parties agree.
Negotiate.
I understand your thoughts and the wishes held therein.
Allow me to ask once more. Shall we shatter the dam around Lake Tellior and flood the town? Sneak in under the guise of night, sink their ships, and slay their commanding officers? Or destroy the bridge, safeguard the people, and negotiate with the enemy?
So there's 3 options?
Fetch the scales. It is time we decide our path.
The scales. Okay, wow. Okay.
Yeah, there's 3 options. Oh, wow.
We now have 3 paths before us, each with its own merits and shortcomings. Uh-oh.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
But which one will lead House Wolford to victory? Oh my god. Okay, so we have destroy the bridge, entrap the enemy in the castle, then negotiate.
Then we have destroy the dam and wash away of the troops in the crown city. And then we have infiltrate the castle, launch a surprise attack, and destroy the duchy's warship. Oh god.
Wow, and Eridor's undecided.
Well,
it wouldn't just be troops in the crown city though. I don't really agree with Benedict's plans.
Of destroying the dam and washing away the troops?
Yeah, well, it'd just be more than troops, it'd be citizens too.
Yeah.
And everybody. And then that would be like flood the whole city. They would have to rebuild from that.
And I feel like the people would be more against us than with us on that.
Right. Infiltrate the castle, launch a surprise attack, and destroy the duchy's warship. Destroy the bridge and trap the enemy in the castle, then negotiate. So wait, but if we destroy the bridge, how do we have access to the castle then? We can't reclaim it then. Right?
But even if they're trapped in the castle, like, Roland says there's secret passageways that they can still use. I'm just like, who knew about these secret passageways? Was it sincerely just, like, the royalty, or did, like, Cordelia, like, squeal and say, hey, we have these secret passageways, like, that are underneath the castle so you can get out just besides the bridge?
Right.
But there's also the risk of infiltrating the castle, you know? You don't know if they'll be as stealthy as you think they're gonna be, and we might get caught.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I almost want to do...
I don't know, each of them has a downside, but I kind of want to do the infiltrate the castle one.
And destroy the duchy's warship? How does that... Like... Okay, there's a duchy warship, I guess, so that's going to be a huge issue right now. To say that's not how we're going to pin it on them.
But Gustadolf's away from the castle right now.
Right.
He's not there. It's just like, it's just Thalis, I think. I don't know if even Erica's there right now.
I think she's ready an army to march towards Hyzante, though.
Yeah. They were just saying how they could destroy, like, Hyzante's walls.
Yeah. Right. Destroy the bridge and trap the enemy in the castle, then negotiate. I just don't feel like that's ever going to be it. I feel like the red one's going to probably be the one.
That would probably be the most useful one, because, like I said, if we destroy the dam and wash away the troops, I'm just like, you're losing people. You're not losing just the enemy.
Yeah, you're losing the whole environment, like their livelihoods, their civilization, not civilization, but like their town, essentially.
Yeah, and I don't know if the townspeople could ever forgive us for that. You know, it would be just like, you know, their family members, you know, the people they know, and then it would be a huge loss to just the people in general.
Pets included?
Yeah, pets included.
Destroying the dam is our best shot at winning this battle. The enemy won't know what hit him if we flooded the city. But there's no denying that the other plans have their merits too. Should we go with our best bet or consider one of the other options? Oh God.
Do you want to go with 3 Zelly, or?
Oh
was
man.
there one you were leaning towards?
I just do not like. It doesn't make sense to me to trap as frosty troops in the castle and force them to negotiate. Could be a way. I think they're gonna kill people inside the castle walls, though.
Yeah, I mean, just because you're burying them from the townspeople doesn't mean that they wouldn't have hostages within.
Yeah, and I feel like destroying the dam is just gonna destroy like the whole situation. I think we should go with using a secret passage to infiltrate the castle and the sun's course of action. Let's do that. So you go with Prince Roland's plan, then? What makes you so sure?
Infiltrating the castle is proof of Roland's resolve as a member of the royal family, and as his vassal I wish to stand beside him. The duchy's warships are a troublesome force to be reckoned with. It would avail us to destroy them at the soonest opportunity. I kind of want to say 2.
Yeah. I think so too. I suppose you're thinking ahead of our battle with Gustav, eh? It's true that those iron ships give him a special edge in warfare. So destroy him now would not only prevent them from escaping the castle, but also put a dent in the duchy's military might. You're always one step ahead, lad. I'm proud of you.
Tough spot we're in.
You opened my eyes to the merits of Prince Orland's plan, my lord. It's given me lots to think about. Alright. I think he'll go with Orland's plan.
Because he's a man of battle.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
The enemy may already be aware of the tunnels, but no one is anticipating a flood. The capital is swarming with Air Frosty soldiers. We must prepare ourselves to make sacrifices if we are to reclaim the city.
But it says trap has first started in the castle and force them to negotiate. I'd better have luck talking to a stone wall. Oh, I didn't see that. Did you see the things below there?
Where?
I'd have better luck talking to a stone wall for this one. This one should listen to reason.
Oh my god, I've never noticed the little text below, have you?
No, I've never noticed it either.
So you share Prince Orland's thought, even though Air Frosty might know about the tunnels.
Uh-oh. Only the royal family knows of the tunnels. There's no way Queen Cordelia has revealed their location. The floods would destroy the crown city, whereas stealing into the castle would spare the people harm. And I can think of no one better at covert operations than you, Anna.
Oh, I'd pick number 2.
For sure.
The damage would indeed be great, and if you would order it, I would do everything in my power to see you inside.
In that case...
But if we fail, that would avail the people nothing, and our goal not to oust the Air Frosty forces from the capital. If we had a means to guarantee our victory, I think it would be in everyone's best interest for us to use it.
I need time.
Though the plan is hardly foolproof, I suppose it is still worth considering.
I don't think she's gonna change.
No.
Benedict,
He's a stubborn old mule, if anything.
Negotiated would only grant the enemy reprieve, and there is a high chance that Queen Cordelia has revealed the secret tunnels to the enemy. But we would most certainly deal a heavy blow to the Frosty forces by flooding the city. Negotiating may yet prove fruitful. So you would choose Prince Roland's plan? May I inquire as to why?
Even if Airfrost knows of the tunnels, they won't be expecting anyone to use them. The tunnels are a royal family secret. I highly doubt Queen Doria would divulge them to anyone. I want to say 2, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so too. Even if Airfrost knows the tunnels, they wouldn't be expecting anyone to use them. No, they'd be expecting them going forward. Indeed. There's a high chance she's kept her resistance entirely to herself so that she may later use them to flee the castle.
Perhaps.
However,
So.
we mustn't forget that Queen Cordelia is still just a child and one left alone in enemy territory. There is a chance she has been won over by the duchy in her despair.
I am decided.
I understand your argument, my lord. But to be perfect plain, one must consider it from all angles. Let us continue our discussion.
Taking the enemy by surprise may grant us a swift victory and reduce the burden on the people. The more time our plan takes, the more likely Queen Doria will be taken hostage. If we sneak into the castle, however, we may be able to help her escape.
Okay.
Allowing harm to befall the crown city and castle would sully House Wolford's honor as one of the high houses. We should avoid flooding the city if we can avoid it.
Allowing harm to befall the crown city and castle would solely honor as one of the high houses. I don't think that matters right now.
No.
We should avoid flooding the city if we can avoid it. I agree with that part, just not the first part. The more time our plan takes, the more likely Queen Cordelia is to be taken hostage. If we sneak into the castle, however, we may be able to help her escape. Taking the enemy by surprise grants a swift victory and reduce the burden of the people. How about the first one?
Sure.
What do you think? Like between 1 or 2, I think. Do you like 2 more?
Well, I feel like Benedict's all about the details, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So is that what are you saying number 2 you would go with?
Well, if we go try to save Queen Cordelia, it might be like an extra step. You know, I don't know. Pick what you think's best, Ellie.
I think it's the first one. It's very direct. I see you have taken everything into consideration. Even now, this plan may affect governorates hereafter. As a tactician, my thoughts are focused solely on winning the battle. But as a leader, you must think of much more. I see where you stand, Lord Serenoa, and I am sure your father would agree you are a worthy lord for your host.
I may have to consult the...
Thank you, my lord. You have made your stance abundantly clear. Cool. He might actually change and actually go with us, I think.
If he's all about winning the battle and not having it long and drawn out.
Yeah, because think about it too. We have resources. We don't want it to stand on forever.
Yeah.
Really quick and easy.
A nation cannot exist without a people. We cannot risk exposing those very people to any more hardship than they have ever already endured. If we explode the bridge, we can isolate the castle and the people will be spared from our battle.
We should destroy the dam to cleanse the crown city of the Asfrosti. It may take effort, but they can be swayed. Using a secret passage to the castle is the soundest course of action.
Serenoa, do you truly think Roland's plan is the best way forward? His plan is simple and relies solely on House Wolford to reclaim the city. We have successfully infiltrated the castle using the tunnels before. I have no doubt we can do it again. I would say number 2.
But...
Yeah.
Everyone knows of Prince Roland's death, so the Duchy won't be expecting anyone else to be using the tunnels.
I never thought of that. That's a very good point. He's dead, so how would they have access, right?
Yeah. A surprise attack may very well bring us victory, but taking our fight into enemy territory comes with no small amount of risk. If Prince Roland were to fall in battle, wouldn't this war lose all meaning?
I need a moment to think.
Thank you, Serenoa. I am happy to know where you stand. Indifferent to your plea.
It's because all of a sudden because she doesn't want to fight. And she thinks we can just negotiate.
Yeah.
And we've seen before, Gustadolf and the Asfrosti, Thalas, and Erica are kind of in the same boat. They're not going to negotiate. They're going to try to weasel out or try to be mischievous behind it.
Yes?
Benedict's plan gives us our surest path to victory, but would incur great damages to the capital, and Prince Roland's plan is far too dangerous a gamble. Call me naive. Naive. But I believe Frederica's plan to be the best for all of us.
Yeah, no conflict would be sick, but I just do not see that happening. They used force in the first place to take the capital. They were really gonna just let them go by reason?
Yeah.
Heck no. It's just they cleanse the city. Wait, what? It's the same thing for both. So she'd be either for the dam to destroy it, or using the secret passage. I guess with the dam you could wash out so you wouldn't have to fight, but... No, we're gonna try to do the red.
I see. I admit I am curious as to why you chose Prince Roland's plan. If we sneak into the castle, we may be able to catch the enemy unawares and rescue Queen Cordelia. His plan would allow us to reclaim the crown city unharmed, and we could show the people that we mean well.
Oh my god, unharmed? Yeah, right. I'm thinking the first one.
I want to go first, too.
We want to go for 2?
No, number 1. Don't you think?
This plan would allow us to reclaim the capital unharmed. I don't think that's going to be unharmed. Unharmed? Like, okay, that means we're not hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But she's not concerned about the other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one, I think.
I don't know.
I cannot deny that possibility. Doing so would be both a boon to both Prince Roland and the kingdom itself. But if we were stalled in the castle and discovered by the enemy, they may take Her Majesty as a hostage instead.
I require some time to think.
There is much more to consider with Prince Roland's plan than I originally thought.
Deep in thought, okay. Alright, so shall we see if we're...
Can we leave the castle at all? I know we usually just talk to people, but can we leave?
Oh.
Can we go outside?
Don't tell me we could... we could go outside and talk with people to gain more insight about what we should actually be doing. I shouldn't say what's a better path maybe to take. Lord Serenoa, we've returned from scouting the capital. The Crown City is teeming with Asfrosti soldiers. And it appears that a second force led by General Avlora is defending Whiteholm Castle. So Asfrosti has soldiers stationed throughout the city and around the castle? The latter led by General Avlora, no less. I doubt a full frontal attack would work on our favor. This is definitely worth considering when making our strategy.
We should have talked with the people out here first.
Great. Maybe we can prove Roland and Hyzante not to do their their plan. I heard that Elfric is still in development and only a few people are privy to its details. According to the rumors, its blast could blow a hole straight through a castle wall. Could we really use such a thing in battle? Elfric is still in development? Are they hoping to use this battle to test its power? There's a chance we're exposing the people to greater danger than we thought. We must consider its placement very carefully. Oh. Isn't there a thing up here? HP recovery pellet 2. Wow. Wow, we should have kind of out here first. Oh no. Well. Okay.
Lord Serenoa, you've been out and about quite often lately. Is something amiss? I can't help but notice the comings and goings of Hyzante's shoulders too. Something about it bodes ill.
No, we're just having good relations right now. We're proving that their weapon works and that we can murder people for war with it. Okay, nothing in here it looks like. Quality iron 2, alright. Oh, Milo.
Lord Serenoa, I shall accompany you wherever you go. I'm sure my knowledge of Elfric will be of great service to you.
Thank you, servant.
Michael's a soldier, but he's always busy these days. I haven't been able to talk to him at all.
Alright.
My lord, how is your father doing? The people are worried. We haven't heard any tidings of his health for some time now.
That's a good point. We haven't checked up on Dad either. I regret to tell you that his condition remains unchanged. I only wish there were some magic elixir to see him back to health. My father's name carries great weight even now. There's no way we would lose him, not when we need him most. I appreciate your concern, but you needn't worry. My father is the strongest man I've ever known. Doubtless, he'll be back on his feet in no time.
I'm gonna say the first one.
Yeah. Right, don't give him false hope. Just like literally tell him how it is.
You know, I remember seeing Lord Simone on the day you were born. He held you in his arms like you were the greatest treasure in all the realm and announced that he'd been blessed with a healthy baby boy.
Father.
Lord Serenoa, if there's anything that you could see your father back to health, it would be knowing that you have done a splendid job in his stead.
Aww.
So please continue working hard. That man would no doubt wake up to praise his only son for a job well done.
Thank you. Neither my father nor I could ask for better people.
Aww.
That's very kind. That's very sweet. Wasn't there... Oh, yeah. A black anklet.
Shiny, shiny.
Wanted posters to notes. Oh, Roland's wanted poster to notes. You know what? I wonder if I should have gone out from before. I probably missed.
So much stuff.
Yeah. But, oh my god. Now I just feel silly.
We're always so into getting right to business, but we don't go outside the town to gather more intel.
I know, it's like our lives. We're always so inside. My reserves are still stocked, but I do not know how long that will last. The Duchy's trade embargo has made me worried, to say the least. Yeah, I agree.
The soldiers look like they're preparing for something. Is another big battle on the horizon? The Hyzante soldiers that were bringing relief supplies looked like they were ready for war too.
Time to enter homes again. Yo, it's the Minister Serenoa coming through and looking for goodies. Okay.
Nothing here.
No, nothing. You're even brewing something. I guess I can't even use that.
The scouts we sent to the capital returned not a moment ago.
Our preparations are continuing apace, but I worry about sharing the field with the Hyzantean troops.
I agree. We should sneak in, murder, and do things.
I came here hoping to bring my aunt to live with me in the capital. Air Frosty's invasion took me surprised, but life's been easier since. We can enjoy freedom of trade and no longer have to give offerings to the crown.
It seems the people living in the Crown City aren't suffering as much as I thought they'd be. Yeah, Man.
Is there a way we can talk to them again to maybe persuade them?
We'll see. I don't know how many times we can persuade people. Maybe we can do more.
After the judges made their declaration, the holy state stopped shipping salt. Merchants could no longer trade salt in the capital either.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, there's another soldier with some insight.
Since the fall of House Folks and Telia, many of their people have fled here to Wolfwood. And refugees from the Crown City have also come to live within our domain. If it is not uncommon to hear of fights breaking out between them and the people of Wolfwood, what should we do, my lord?
Ooh. Our domain can only support so many people. Why not convince them to look to Hyzante for refuge? These people have nowhere else to go. We will accept them with open arms. We must prioritize the happiness of our people. To do so, we must regrettably ask the more problematic individuals to leave. 2? Or, I'm thinking 2 or 1.
Your choice.
Well, what do you think? What are you leaning towards?
Number 1.
Towards number 1?
Yeah.
Okay. I agree.
My apologies, my lord, but
would Hyzante accept unbelievers and refugees? That was
Yes! Whether they are refugees matter not, so long as they believe the goddess will bestow them with her blessing.
certainly, but would they not be treated as Hyzantean citizens after all?
They would, which is why I would not force this upon them. Even so, we will not be able to accept many more within our domain. Let the refugees know that their choices are and leave the decision in their hands.
Understood, my lord. Leave the issue of the refugees to us.
Oh, cool. Ooh, a wind amulet.
Woo!
Ooh, goodies. Any more goodies?
I think there's one more person you can talk to, Zelly.
Is this her?
No. My niece came back from the Crown City. She said there are more Frosty soldiers now than ever. Oh, goody.
Cool. Wait, what? What's that symbol above
It's a
it?
merchant.
Is this the merchant?
Welcome! How can I be of service today?
Ooh. Gonna get all those. Because I get hurt often. Alright, and let's see what else he has here. Cure all pellets would not be bad, but those are pretty costly. Extra large.
Well, look at how much money you have.
I know I have 88,000, but I don't want to spend too much on everything here. Renders the selected square flammable. Okay. So spices and... Ooh! I'm gonna take all these. So we're going to equip her with this. Accuracy amulet. Ooh, and she has supplies, yes. Oh my god, did I miss this the whole time when I was... That means before, I probably could have got more materials when we were doing scales. I just didn't go outside.
Yeah.
Oh, do I feel silly. Alright, we're gonna buy all the resources. Quality fiber. There we go. I'm already maxed out for timber, 99. Alright, and he has more of each of these ones here. Speed, in stock. We don't have any. So we'll do 3. We don't have any of these either, so I'll do 2 of those. Evasion amulets. Sure. Speed amulet? Yep. So speed ring, speed amulet. That must be... Okay, these are resistance. Things I already have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Don't have any of those.
I like the oil jugs because if you put oil down, then Frederica could just burst everything into flames, and they literally would have a wall of fire they'd have to get around.
Do you think so?
Don't you think?
I guess it would be pretty neat to see how it works too. Why don't I'll get some. Why not? I'll get some to see how it looks. Large Thunderstone. Ooh. Wait. Effect spreads on water. Ooh. Oh no, it does it for that one too. Okay, oil jug, I'll show it large. It's only 1,000 each, so that's 3,000 each. Alright, so I spent about 30,000. Do you think I should get any of these stones?
Up to you, Zelly.
I think if anything, maybe large range HP recovery. We'll just do the extra large. You know what? We have enough money. Why don't we just do that right now? There we go. Alright. I'm gonna sell some fiber. Because I have too much of it. Any day now. Oh,
Right
it's
there,
timber.
Timber.
So we'll do like 30. There we go. Because it kept giving me money back. I will wait your next visit! Thank you, Mr. Rabbit Merchant Man.
Kitty.
Ooh! Hi, Kitty. I come pet you every time. I wonder if he'll turn into a giant werecat or if I could ride him into battle at all. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. I think I pretty much talked to everybody, did I? I'm not sure. Oh!
Shinies.
Superior Iron 2, alright. Good stuff.
Other shiny by the dresser.
But I just wanted to look around for it. I see it. Okay. Obtain 1,000 gold. Wow, whoop-de-doo. Sorry. I just spent like 30, 40 grand, so... Yeah.
We're rich.
Alright. Let's go back in.
Can we talk to them again, or think they're in their final say-so?
I think they're still deep in thought, so they're probably still thinking, I'm guessing. But let's see.
We must be careful in our deliberations and decisions. It makes me wonder what the others are thinking. Yeah, we can't talk to them again.
Do you think we should do something else? Because I really feel they already have soldiers on the field, and like there's not as trouble on the inside at all.
I think we're pretty concise in our decision, but I'm sure if we would have spoken with the townspeople more, we might have been able to convince some people more. But I guess we'll see what our final
Because now I'm being kind of swayed to destroy the bridge and trap the people in the castle, then negotiate. But we have to get past the soldiers and stuff to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. All right, rolling. Yeah, let's vote. Oh my word. Watch, it's not going to be a surprise. It's going to be like the...
It is time to cast our votes.
The bridge one.
In which strategy do we entrust the future of Glenbrook?
How did they put another version on the scale on there? Was that always there?
No, I think it's always been a 2-tiered one every time we've made a decision. I've never seen a 3-tiered one.
It's evolving. It's a centennial item.
Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
It has its own...
Before you know it, they're going to add 4 scales, then 5 scales, then 6 scales.
10 scales.
I believe I can decide this matter with confidence.
Ooh. After much deliberation, I've decided that your plan may be our best chance of success.
Oh my god, Benedict actually went with our plan.
Yes. I've never persuaded him.
The people's safety is what is most important. On this matter, I cannot be swayed. Aw.
What a shame.
I agree wholeheartedly.
After speaking with you, I had a change of heart, my lord. Yes!
Hey, alright. Anna, you too?
I agree.
I stand behind you, Lord Serenoa.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Do you think we're doing this right?
I'm with you.
You've got my full support, Lada. Let's do it your way.
Yes. Oh my god.
Alright. We've got everybody besides Frederica. Guaranteed. I think so.
Scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Let's see how it goes. Yep. There we go.
Yep, we just couldn't convince Frederica.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo!
Forward is decided. We infiltrate the castle via the hidden passage and take the enemy by surprise.
Yes.
It was either that or I was thinking the more peaceful one like Frederica. But Benedict's plan for blowing up the gate, no, that's just...
No.
Yeah.
You will steal into the castle and defeat their commanding officers. I see. So Wolfort chooses to walk a wicked path. That makes you no different than S-Frost.
We do not regret the choice we have made.
Then it is time to see it done. It may very well be our best chance at victory. I must return to Hyzante and see Minister Kamsel. Next we meet, you will have both of our armies at your backs.
You have my thanks.
We cannot afford to lose this fight. For Norzelia.
I thought this battle was for Glenbrook.
This is not a simple struggle for power, Minister Serenoa. The goddess, the source, iron. The war of 30 years ago comes back to haunt us because the old cling to relics of the past. Norzelia needs to be born anew. Right now, the people of every nation are searching for a young standard bearer to guide them.
A standard bearer?
Yes, people like you and me. This war is a fine opportunity for us to show our worth to Norzelia.
Okay, XR.
Our time has come. Completed.
Yeah, alright. Good stuff. Save that.
House Wolfort and Hyzante join forces and begin planning Glenbrook's recapture. But with the Norzelia River and the Esfrosti armies in their way, retaking the capital will be no easy feat. Roland proposes they infiltrate Whiteholm Castle and take out the enemy commanders. Though a risky gambit, it is well worth it if they can destroy them all in one fell swoop. Serenoa and the others agree to the plan. In support of House Wolfort, Hyzante's great army marches forth for the first time since the Salt Iron War.
Chapter 13, Part 2. Time to say goodbye.
Prince Roland, there is something I'd like to ask you before our mission.
Then ask it.
Why do you really want to infiltrate Whiteholm Castle?
To prevent needless harm to the capital, of course. And to exact revenge with my own hands.
Is that it? Roland, you know you can confide in me.
I want to save Cordelia.
Of course he does.
She's bound to get caught up in the violence if we launch a full-scale attack. But if we can sneak into the castle, we might be able to get her out. I know this is a war to reclaim our kingdom, but I cannot rid myself of such selfish desires. Contemptuous, is it not?
I understand the burden of leadership. Perhaps it would be easier if we could but purge ourselves of our hearts. But as your vassal, nay, as your friend, I would not want the company of one so void of emotion. We will save Queen Cordelia. Together.
My friend, I cannot thank you enough.
Oh boy, okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Right now, we're going to be invading Glenbrook next time. And I'm Zelly.
And I'm Kelly.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!
Subscribers, my stocking's filled with acid. Am I dreaming? What just happened?